Hi, ladies. So, in this episode, we are going to talk about something so important. This is like the backbone of you truly attracting a guy who prioritizes you in his life, who cherishes you, who puts you first, okay, who adores you, someone who really prioritizes you in his life. And this is so important because, as we talked about in the previous episode, how reality creation works, it's like it's from the inside out. So when this is really the backbone for you to attract great men, even if you attract a great man later on, it doesn't work out. It's because of this. Okay. This, you cannot bypass this. This isn't something that, oh, okay, I'll work on it later. It's like, this is so crucial, so foundational to attracting a healthy, secure, confident partner who prioritizes you in his life, right? It really comes from the inside out. Every man you meet is you pushed out. So meaning whatever you believe about yourself, whatever you believe about men, any of those misconceptions that you still believe to be true, right? You're like, okay, Maria, well, that happened to me 3 years ago and then he cheated on me. So all men are cheaters, or all men just want one thing. It's like those beliefs are not private. They are continuing to create your reality because, as we said, everything is energy. And my style of coaching, that's why I make it super simple. You guys, super simple. I'm super impatient person. Like, I'm not here to go the long route, take the scenic route to get you results, to change our lives. And we really want to start with changing our energy. How do we do that, right? If we want a great man, how do we change that? Change our energy, because it's from the inside out. So as we continue to say and continue to repeat, because it's so important to know this, to not just conceptualize it, but to really be living it, like embodying it, like a deep knowing of just like, okay, this is who you are now. Okay. This is like, okay, I turn it on and now it becomes an unconscious way of being. Like, this is just who I am, in an embodied way of living. And it starts with you prioritizing yourself, you believing you are a masterpiece, the best of the best. You are an amazing woman, a good-hearted woman, a great woman. Like, you know you are it. Not just know it, and then sometimes I'm guilt tripping yourself or putting yourself down, or not giving or allowing yourself to be happy with someone or deserving of a great man, right? It's like sometimes we fight in the opposite direction of like, no, well, this happened to me and this happened to me. So I'm not, I shouldn't have a great man, or I shouldn't have a relationship. It's like, you are the operant power. You are the one who decides what you get, what you deserve in this life, what kind of man, what kind of relationship, what kind of love life you want. Everything else is being reflected from your beliefs, from how you treat yourself, from how you see yourself primarily. Okay. Because if you see yourself as less than, second best, I always just get the scraps, like there's no one here, men all suck, they're all cheaters. It's like, that is exactly what you are creating. Okay, you're manifesting 24/7. It's not just when you're meditating. All your thoughts are not private. They are being thrown out, projected out, and God's just saying, yes, yes, okay, yep, you're right, yep. It's like, we need to change those lenses, that outfit that you continue to put on every day of men are cheaters, men are all the same, they only want one thing, they never change, right? Or I need to lose weight to feel confident, I need to do XYZ, right? It's like, what are those thoughts? What are those beliefs that do not serve you anymore? They do not serve us anymore. And everything's from the inside out. People don't treat you how you treat them. They treat you how you are treating yourself. People don't treat you how you treat them. Just because you're so nice, you're doing everything for them, you're putting them first, that does not mean that they're going to put you first. Okay. They don't treat you how you're treating them. They treat you how you are treating you. So if you're always putting someone else first, they're always going to put someone else first. If you're always not listening to your heart or your desires, or not really sharing your truth, your feelings, if you feel a certain way, if their behaviors are making you feel something, you're like, no, I don't want to be needy, or no, I mean, we're not exclusive relationship. No, just putting that pattern is you not listening to yourself, you not listening to your intuition, you're always putting yourself second, and that's what's going to reflect it out. People not really putting yourself first because you aren't advocating for yourself first. So this is really foundational because it's such an self-image work that as women, we've been trained from social media, ads, right? We have to change something about ourselves to feel good, to feel amazing, to feel 10 out of 10, to feel, the most amazing version of ourselves. And it's like, that is not it. You are already perfect as you are. And this is really what I want you to get from this episode. It's like, you are a masterpiece. You are a piece of a master. And it's like you embodying that really deeply, getting that from a whole, loving, clean and clear, squeaky clean place. Everything shifts from here, right? We wouldn't put up with so many things. Our standards will be higher. Will we be more loving? Will we be more able to share who we are, right? If you believe you're a freaking masterpiece, you're not going to shut yourself off, right? You're just going to share your truth. You're going to be more open. You're going to be more willing to connect with others. You're going to give yourself chances to be happy with someone, to deserve better love, to be taken care of, right? To surrender, which is something that as a feminine woman, we have to do, and it's been so combobulated, which we're going to talk about, especially if you really desire to attract a healthy, committed, masculine man. It's like, what does that look like for you, right? It's like, what does that mean? But before we even get to any of that, the backbone and the super important part for you to realize, everything comes from within. The work is within, nothing outside of you. They are just a mirror, a reflection, a projection of how you treat yourself. How do you trust yourself in your decisions? Do you give yourself the space to share your truth, to talk about what you really want? Oh, no, never mind. It's okay. I mean, it's okay. I'll get over it. It's fine. It's fine. How many times do you just dim or lower your voice, your feelings, your desires to someone because we don't want to appear XYZ? Okay, this is a pattern, a self-abandoning pattern. You continue to abandon yourself, you will attract men who abandon you, who puts themselves first and not you. Everyone is you pushed out. It starts with you. How securely connected, how securely attached are you to your feelings, to your heart? How often do you listen to your heart on what do you want to do? Or do you just like, man, this is all interconnected, guys. Everything, especially with men. What are your beliefs, your perceptions, misconceptions? What do you really want to see? I want to make this really simple for you. Simple as it can be. As I told you, I'm super impatient, so I just want to go to the core. So it's like, what do you need to believe about men to get a great man? Right? Simple as that. What do you need to okay, well, men are great. Men want to make me happy. Men are here to better my life. Men are here to protect me. Men are here to, we are here to live a wonderful, beautiful, fulfilling life, right? Love feels good. Attraction and connection is fun, right? How can you make your experience the one that you wanted, number one? So what are those thoughts that you need to continuously tell yourself? This is how you change your energy, because your brain, all your brain is doing is seeing what it already knows to be true. So if you say, if you believe men are always cheaters, or you can't trust men, or men are dogs, or men are always the same, or you can't have what you want because you need to XYZ, right? Lose weight, look cuter, whatever it is, have a bigger butt, have bigger boobs, whatever that is. It's like, that's what you're going to see. Your brain is just looking outside in the 3D world. What you've already believed is nothing new. It's not, your brain is like nothing. It's just scanning and like, oh, okay, that's true. Okay. Right? She's alone because she has a few pounds on her. She's alone because men are always cheaters. She's alone. Whatever you believe is what your brain is scanning the reality and seeing, like, okay, here's the truth. Here it is, right? Because that's what we've unconsciously believed to be true, whatever it may be, right? We're not focused on the past. We're creating the love life of your dreams. We're becoming magnetic, and we're realizing how we have created what we have experienced. Okay. We are realizing that whatever we have thought about, believed about what we deserved, right? It's like, how often do you'd rather just diminish your happiness? You're like, I can do that later. It's okay. Right? But doing that thing, getting that cup of coffee, dancing in the living room, right? Turning on the music or expressing yourself, going somewhere, it's like, would really make you feel alive. You're like, I'm tired. I'll just do it later. Right? It's like, it's like, those are the things that is a pattern that will reflect in your relationship, and your energy as a woman in a relationship is everything. Okay. Your happy and fulfilled energy is magnetic. You're so alive. You're so in your heart. You're so in your body. You're not in your mind. You're not thinking, overthinking, trying to figure out how. It's like, you're just following your desires, seeing this through. And with that, with creating and attracting a great man who prioritizes you, it's time you start to believe that you are a masterpiece. You are a piece of the master. It's like, you are amazing. You are the best of the best. Speak life into you. How often do we put ourselves down? Right? How often do we critique ourselves? How often do we just focus, like hyper focus on things that we got to fix? Like, oh man, I sounded weird. Oh man, that looks weird. Oh man, I could have done this better. It's like, no, that energy, you're diminishing your energy, your light, your magnetism. Every time you put yourself down, every time you judge yourself, every time you second guess, self-doubt. And we do this so often. We focus on the things that aren't working, right? That we need to change, or we need to do something different, because then I can be, my 10 out of 10 self. Then I can really feel confident and magnetic and radiant and magnificent. And I want you to know, we need to switch the script. We need to be that. We need to feel that, embody that version of ourselves. We are a masterpiece. I am amazing. I'm such a good woman. I'm the best of the best. I'm proud of myself. And something that has worked for me, and again, I'm super impatient and I wanted to get to the core of making this happen for me. Not only is this self-talk rampages that, I've used that really helped me in my journey. Let me know if this would be helpful to you, because that has definitely been a game changer for me, to start telling myself different thoughts. Start not just letting the mind wander ever. And then I find myself like, oh, why am I like back 5 years ago, like, fighting in my mind? It's like, or telling myself like, men are so, like fighting for that limitation. So self rampages have been really great to change my mind, change my thoughts, change my energy, feel better about myself. What do I deserve? How do I believe men to be now, right? If that's what I want to have, then I gotta believe that first. You gotta believe it to see it. You got to believe it to see it. If you still believe the opposite, that's all you're going to see, and that's all you're going to experience. So one tool that you can use that's been super amazing, it's really foundational, super simple, but super powerful. And it's not just doing it once, it's really in the mornings and at night, especially when you've had a stressful day, a really in your mind day. We all do. We always get busy. So this is really an opportunity for you to come back to your power, to operant power, to your creation power of how reality works, right? From the inside out. If I'm having these thoughts aren't private. This is how I'm constantly, every breath by breath, every blink of an eye, like this is how I'm creating my day, my moment, my life. And if we want to create or attract an amazing man, create a fulfilling, satisfying, deeply held and connected relationship, we need to start having a different conversation with ourselves, seeing ourselves differently and treating ourselves better. Like literally, those are the 3 things that you need for you to feel better about yourself. Because when you love yourself so much, so deeply much, you don't have to prove yourself. You don't have to try to do more so they can love you or be likable. You do not have to prove yourself. You feel okay sharing who you are, taking up space, being authentically you, being lit up, right? It's like so many things come from just you loving who you truly are, seeing the best of yourself, speaking life into you. These are the things that would automatically up level your energy to be the magnetic woman that you are and attract a great man. Because let me tell you, right? Everyone is you pushed out. When you speak so much life into you, when you see yourself with a different light, such a magnetic, beautiful light that you already are, by the way, it's like any man who is wounded, jaded, like kind of diminished and dim and doesn't like life, right? It's like suffering still from like his ex from 5 years ago, whatever that may be. It will not be a match. Okay. It will not be a match. That man, first of all, wouldn't even come near your radar because you're so lit up with yourself. You're such a loving light that it just won't even come near you. But if you do come across, it's like, okay, send him light. Send him love and light. It won't be a whole thing of like, maybe it's me, maybe I should change, maybe that whole spiral of like, maybe I did something wrong, maybe I should have changed, right? It's like, I'm good, right? Because you love your light, you love who you are, you love your energy, you love you as a person so much that you now prioritize that well-being feeling, and is what attracts great men, good-hearted, healthy, committed, masculine men. When you also are in a healthy, committed, well-connected, securely attached, feminine energy. And it all starts with an open heart, a light, loving energy, by remembering who you are. This is the backbone, you guys. It's your self-image work, how you see yourself, the powerful, the magnetic, the adoring, the loving, the magnificent, the nurturing woman that you are. And we just forgot about it. We forgot, we saw people around us, society, putting themselves down, second guessing themselves, not trusting themselves. And that energy diminishes your light, your who you are, your voice, everything about you. Then you start to put yourself down, and that energy is felt. So a simple tool that you can do in the morning, at night, really anytime you feel like you've lost yourself during the day, right? We have been hyper focusing on him, hyper focusing on the situation, hyper focusing on other women. It's like, where is your energy? Not hyper focused on you and how great you are, which we need to be reminded of, because it is a muscle in your mind. It is something that we continue to, it's like going to the gym, right? You work on something every day. That is the mental gym that we need to do for our self-image work to attract great men, which is just the cherry on top. First of all, it's you feeling so freaking great about yourself, feeling so good. You're high vibe, you're alive, you're in tune with yourself, with who you are. You take up space. It's so profound, the transformation that happens when you just start speaking life to yourself. So something that has helped me a lot. And I guess, and again, I'm so super impatient and I want fast results. So this is super great that you can do, simple, that gets you faster results than just journaling, or I've done everything, meditating. I love meditating, but that's a different kind. It's doing mirror work. Every time in the morning, when you get up, or at night, you can do different, whatever you feel you need the most, right? Sometimes when we have when we have slept, we wake up and it's this anxiety, right? Or sometimes it's aliveness, whatever. It changes throughout with the day. And so what do you need in that moment, right? Sometimes I give myself a high five. I'm like, I'm so proud of you. I'm the best mom ever. I'm the best wife ever. Like, I'm the best human possible. I'm so sexy. I'm so radiant. I'm speaking life to myself, right? I'm high fiving using Mel Robbins technique, right? It's like high five rule in the morning. It's like, I'm speaking life to myself. I'm not waiting for anybody else to fill my cup. I'm telling myself these things because everyone else has so many things to do, right? They have their own life. They have their own baggage, things they worry about, and blah, 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 blah. So we're taking our power back, which we're going to talk about in the next episode, and really coming back to the full knowing that I am a masterpiece, right? Maybe, your parents didn't tell you enough, or maybe you didn't hear that enough from anyone, but I am giving that to myself. I'm giving this opportunity, this blessing, this anointment to me by speaking what I want to see. So I'm the best of the best. High five, Marie. I'm doing such a great job. I'm so freaking amazing. Look at me go. Look at my smile. I'm so beautiful. I'm so light. I'm the light of the world. Like, I'm so magnetic. I'm so radiant. I'm so happy. And just give yourself life. Speak life to you. And just notice how alive I feel now, right? It's like just telling myself and looking myself in the mirror, looking myself in the eyes. Sometimes, you guys, it can be a hard day, right? Things aren't going, they're not responding to us. He's getting busy, and we go in this spiral of self-doubt, of guilt, of putting ourselves down, of worry and anxious, and we hyper focus on things that could go wrong. And that's what we are attracting, more things that could go wrong, because we're going in stress, cortisol, so many things. So it's really taking our power back, or doing our mind gym, right? And practicing. So doing mirror work has been really amazing. And even at night, I'm so proud of myself. I did such an amazing job. Even if I took 3 naps during the day, I'm like, I did great. I rested. I gave myself the space. Or like, I'm doing my best. I'm the best of the best. So it's like things like that, whatever you need in looking at yourself in the mirror. And in the beginning might feel weird. You're going to have a little wall up. And this is just for you to notice how much you don't see yourself in this magnificent light, how much you doubt yourself. You don't even believe it yourself, right? You have repeated a lie to you so many years that you can't believe the truth of who you are. You've told yourself a lie that now when you actually speak truth to yourself, you can't believe it. You're like, nah, that's not me. Like, what? Right? And that energy is felt. The best thing as a woman is your magnetic energy, is your light and loving energy. Especially if you want to attract a masculine man, a man who leads, a man who protects, a man who's confident. It's you staying in your loving light energy. And this is speaking life to yourself, your open heart. You're opening your heart, you're opening your eyes to the magnificence of who you are, to the masterpiece of who you are. And it starts with having a great self-image, and mirror work will help you indefinitely with that. Like, even I still do that till this day. Sometimes it can be a hard day. Sometimes I forget. I'm hyper focused on something else, and what could go wrong. It's like so human. And it's just our mind continuing to come back to yourself, to the truth of who you are. And this is really the backbone. Come back to this episode. We're going to talk about this more in later episodes, because we forget, especially social media ads make you believe that you need to be skinnier, you need to be taller, you need to have a bigger butt, a smaller waist, whatever your cultural messaging has been. Like, that is why you're tanner, you need to be more tan, like whatever that is, right? Thick hair. So really is speaking life to yourself and taking your power back, cherishing yourself, adoring yourself, right? Giving yourself flowers, realizing the magnificence of who you are, such a great, amazing woman. Because if you can't see that for yourself, no one else will. If you can't see how amazing you are, no man will, because everyone is you pushed out. It is your job to realize how amazing, how freaking great, how cute you are, how radiant you are, how loving you are, how happy you are, how needed you are, how loved you are and adored. So let me know if you have any questions, because this is really the backbone of everything else. Like if you don't have a positive self-image for yourself, we will sabotage everything else. If a great man comes along, he wants to give you flowers and give you everything, it's like, why is he doing that, right? We unconsciously reject it. And I did that for so many times. I remember I used to have a boyfriend and he gave me flowers like he really loved me. And I was like, psh, he probably did something wrong. So I'm just and I threw the flowers out. Like literally, that's how much I wasn't seeing myself. I was not loving myself. I was skeptical. I was always protected. And it's like, I didn't believe I could be that loved and feel that safe in a relationship, right? I was always looking for the other shoe to drop, because those were the thoughts that I kept telling myself and saying and believing. So that's what I would experience, right? Do you think he got me flowers again? No, right? Because I created that. So I want you to take your power back. I want you to be fully adored, loved, cherished, prioritized. And it takes by you speaking life into yourself. Every freaking moment that you remember that you're hyper focused on someone else, you come back to you. Look in that mirror. If you're driving in a red light, whatever, put the thing down and just see the magnificence of who you are. God does not make any mistakes. You are perfect as you are, and it's time that you realize that, so everyone else can reflect how you see yourself. Okay? People are not treating how you treat them. They treat you how you treat yourself, how you see yourself every single interaction. So let me know how this episode was. If you have any questions about mirror work or any sort of coaching that you might need in this moment, you're like, Maria, I really want to, move past this phase. I keep getting stuck. I'm doing all the things. Email me at maria@iamcoachmaria.com. Have a good day, guys.